for real. Never meant to make your daughter cry. I apologize, it's really time.
Yeah.
Thomas Jackson.
Yeah. Bounce. Yeah.
Alright, hello and welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Risk, and this is the Hellcase Cup 6 match in Group B between Fragsters and North Academy. Thank you for joining us, and yeah, it's going to be a good one today. Really interesting to see these two teams match up against each other. Of course, for those of you not really in tune with the Danish scene, North Academy have decided to remove Lomme and Glace from the team, and for this one they're playing with two stand-ins. One of them I think could be the new player in Borup. Of course, a former Trick player, a former Undefined player as well. And then Ankilde, who's also a very, very talented Danish player coming from the former Copenhagen Flames lineup. So this should be an interesting game to see who comes out on top. And let's see, I'll just move this a bit. And here we go. So yep, Vito has gone in. We're going to start on Train. Or not going to start on Train. This is the best of one. We're going to play Train. And just getting the notification that I have the knife in a bit, so that's awesome. So yeah, Train between these two teams, and who's going to come out on top, we're not entirely sure yet. North Academy has not had a great start, great season in this Hellcase Cup 6, to be honest. I think they're just around the relegation point in this group here. Definitely not looking good. Haven't won a lot of games. And now forced to play with two stand-ins in this game as well against the Danish competition. This is going to be very hard for them, in my opinion. And I think Frax is definitely looking to take advantage of the fact that this is a game that they can win, despite, of course, the great players of Mertz and Gade and Borup for that sense. On that North Academy team, I think this is a match that the Fragsters can win. There's a definite chance for them of doing that. Of course, with players like Stown, which I'm having such a hard time pronouncing in English, because in Danish it would just be Stown. That's very easy to pronounce, but that sounds so weird when you mix it into an English sentence. So if I correct myself during the cast, you'll know why. But also with the Frag, yeah, of course we have Stown and we have Cyclone, that's the in-game leader, who's just been signed to the team not too long ago, full-time to the contract. So definitely a team that can do a lot of damage. But now we're going to see the knife round come into play here between these two teams, deciding who starts where. Of course, on Train, some maps knife round doesn't really matter in my opinion. On Train, I think most teams would like to get on that CT side first. Also, it is just a bit of confidence booster. So yeah, let's see who comes out on top. And yeah, thank you guys for tuning in. My name is Risk. I did just cast the MK versus Spirit game here on the channel, and I'm going to be casting the next one, which is going to be North Academy versus Force from Russia. If you want to, you can follow me on Twitter at RiskGG, and you can also follow the Starladder guys or Hellcase Cup on Twitter as well. Or you can check out Hellcase if you want to. If you're into that sort of thing with skins and everything. North Academy starting on that CT side and just about ready to go here with the game between these two Danish teams. Definitely going to be interesting to see if Ankilde and Borup can step up into this, because when you look at a stand-in game, the two stand-ins, especially when they're of a caliber as Borup is, they're going to be the ones to watch, and they're going to be the ones who either make or break the team. Because if your stand-in just plays a general good performance, has a general good performance, that's just fine. Then your team is probably going to do well. If he has a great performance, that's going to be what wins you the game, because that's the outlier. If he has a bad performance, of course, that's the other way around. And usually it's very hard to get into the system of a team, so you can have bad games. Definitely looking towards Borup and Ankilder to be the difference makers, either positive or negative here on North Academy, because Mertz is always going to step up. Aiko has a very consistent level. Gate is sometimes on and sometimes off, but usually also has a very, very high individual level here. Now let's see, Cyclone in-game leader of Fragsters on that T side. What does he have for us? A smoke and a Molotov on him to begin with. A smoke outside. And yep. Inside push, actually not a smoke outside. That was the smoke towards CT connector. And it works out perfectly. Cyclone picks up the first two. Entries from the in-game leader. And now Mertz, Akon, Gade are the ones to retake. So seems like they're just playing the two stand-ins alone on that B bomb site, which is probably the best way to do it. Gade pushing in there, known for his impeccable aim. Has picked up 3 frags so far. Akon the smoke. With that bomb defuse, takes down Cyclone, but in the end it will be Akon just with seconds to go, as Mertz picks up his double as well. North Academy coming in with the defuse. Very nicely played out from them. Akon dropping straight for that bomb. And Cyclone's entries were in vain. I really like that smoke though. It's not something I've seen a lot. I have not casted a lot of train on this level before. Usually just you see the standard outside smokes. But that was really nice. Going into that CT connector towards that inside push, because you want to have that smoke down. That's where the rotation is going to come from. I'm definitely going to keep that in mind. Borat picking up that first one. Holding down Pop Dog, doing damage to a second player, but eventually going down. That leaves the UMP-45 on that CT team, on that T team. That's Frostlow with that weapon now. Smoke's going down towards the train line. As Cyclone is setting the team up for an outside push. Flash goes in, that's perfect. Akor a bit flash, but the timing a bit off. So he will be allowed to reposition and take another frag. It's down now all that remains. Creeps in from the back and gets shot down. So North Academy on 2-0. Fragsters, AK-47 of course off that first round plan. Not going to invest too much into a round like this, or a round that we just had. But this one is going to be AKs and full armor. North Academy knows this. Everyone's on a rifle, apart from Borup. I still want to conserve some money. This could go either way. Let's see, Cyclone lining up. That's one smoke. That's a flashbang as well. Towards that outer bomb site. But no one is pushing it just yet. Spread out into a standard, as we do see it, default if you will. Playing behind the smoke here, having one guy that can do the lurk roll towards alley, and then yeah, the rest of the team just situated towards that inner bomb site if they want to go for that push. Stalin can be the faker. Can try to throw a spanner in the works, but the main push is going to come towards B, I think, and it's the correct choice here as Gate is all alone. On that B bomb site, the CTs have decided to stack A. Here we go. First one coming in, second one taken out. That's Cyclone with a frag of his own, and Ankilder now on the complete wrong end of the stick. He's on that opposite bomb site. Bomb goes down. 4 players in that post plant scenario. This is going to be incredibly hard to retake. A Sparb goes down as well. And at this point, unless you get an opening, you're always almost looking to save it here, and I think that's the case. Aiko gets that one frag, denies the AK-47, then rotates away. Probably the wise choice in that situation, since it's going to be incredibly hard to retake 2v3 with post-plant positions had by the terrorists. They cannot know if there's a terrorist with a Molotov. If he's in that Molotov position towards upper and you don't have a smoke, that round is basically lost. So probably the wise choice there to save their rifles and kill an Aiko. We'll come into the next round with those two, and with the economy they have behind them, I'm pretty sure they can do a almost full buy here if they want to. I see Felmas dropped over, another one purchased, and it's going to be Gate with the scout, and then okay, Mertz with the scout of course, and then Ankilder with the Felmas. A lot of weapons being thrown around there, but eventually the buy will come in good utility on most of them Mertz without anything, but he's also the player who just needs to hit his shots with that scout. And default setup from Fragsters. 2 towards Ivy. 2 towards A. And then the rotate player in Cyclone, who can hope for an aggressive B push as he did, and then now set up for the split towards A. Have Torben with his Molotov going out in a second. I see here Mertz probably not going to be the one to watch due to the fact that he has a scout only. Stay with Borup here, one of the stand-ins. Still waiting on that bomb site. Nothing has happened just yet, and this allows the CT smokes to come in. They're working very meticulously onto this A bomb site push, but yeah, already 4 CTs on there, but Stown coming in, getting that first one. Aiko with the reply. Oh, he knows he's in the smoke, and Stown will get that double kill. Gade, last man standing all of a sudden. 1v4, tries to make no noise, and will rotate away. He has a lot of utility as well to save in this one, so this is pretty much a no-brainer. No reason whatsoever to push into this. But he's taking a bit of a chance here, in my opinion. I would probably just save behind the truck, because if Stown pushes in now, and he could get this frag rather easily if he just is careful, but Stown does not look CT, and therefore Gade will get the exit, and that's probably his plan in that situation. But he's going a bit aggressive, to be honest. If his plan is to save there, then that was not successful. And Fragsters at that point are happy to trade 1 frag for 1 CT weapon, because then they could have played the Catalyst B player with M4 on setup and the rest stacking on A, but in this case they're just going to go for full eco North Academy. So 2-2, and Fragsters probably getting their 3rd round as well here on the T side, so definitely not a bad start in any way, shape or form for Fragsters against North Academy. Flashes and smokes coming over towards that A bomb site, but it is a fake. It's going to be that B push, but push from the CTs. Here we go. Gate coming in from the back will be shot down as well. And now Ann killed it all alone. I probably heard him step as well, so Torben's going to shut him down. And the aggressive inside play does not happen. Well, it does happen, but it doesn't work out. And Fragsters get on 3. And this is a peculiar choice here. Froslow is going for the Mac 10. Oh, he does upgrade. Good. I was about to say that's a bit weird, because he knows that the opponent is going to be upgrading here. He does upgrade as well. So now full boy from both teams. AWP on Dragonfly, AWP on A-Core, interestingly. Usually we do see Mertz with that one. But A-Core is what I would call a very, very skillful secondary AWPer. And if he has a good spawn, as he probably did here towards Ali, I actually don't mind it. Also, Mertz is kind of like more of a T-side AWPer in my opinion. Very reactive in his play, and also great with the M4 as well. A-Core gets 1, and now it's 2v3. Gade trying to do some damage, gets that 1 frag in, but still 2v2. 2 CTs alive, no kits to be found. A-Core at the hell position. Oh, that's a nice shot. Stown coming out, taking the head, clean off Gade. 3k for Stown so far. Hard to guess where A-Core is, so let's just switch over to his position. Let's tap off that X-ray and just see it from his perspective. No one on the site. Definitely confirmed to be a B player, and at that point he knows one of them is low on HP, but with an AWP 1v2 it's probably also wise to save it. But it's a bit of a problem mentally and psychologically if you're in this kind of situation, the CT, and you're constantly forced to save, which I feel like was the reason the round before, where they had one player who could have saved M4 armor and utility. Is you just become a bit angry at the fact that you constantly have to save. And then you make irrational and logical decisions, but this one is well, It's not a no-brainer in the same sense that if it was a 1v3, it would have been a no-brainer, but it's very hard to win 1v2 with an AWP. You have to get that bomb defuse in, and you don't have a kit either. Don't have any utility to take the site. And no armor as well, so hard one to win. AWP on ACO, rest of the team on pistols, I presume. That is the case. Where's that catalyst AWP going? That's a question. Cyclone going for aggressive plays down towards Pop Dog. And that's the rest of the team setting up. What's that inner play? Or maybe it's just going to be full Pop Dog push. That's actually not a bad idea either. 3 players towards Pop Dogs down with the bomb towards A main. Aiko all along that outside bomb side. And unless he gets an opening here, this is going to be incredibly hard to retake. He does see the positions of the Molotovs. Knows where at least one of them is. Second one in main as well, and now takes damage from that Molotov, and he's just in all kinds of trouble right now. Aiko goes down. The flames will consume him, and now the rest of the CT team has to try and retake this with pistols. Oh! Beautiful shot from Mertz. Cyclone does go down. Frostlow takes the head off Gade. It's down with the 1, but another Deagle comes in. This time it's Borup. And 2v3, probably not going to happen, but nonetheless, if he gets a third one, it would be great. Economical damage, but Stown will be the one to grab the 4K. 12-3 for Stown. He's one of these players that almost everyone in the Danish scene has agreed upon the fact that in a couple of years, he will be the next Astralis player. He will be the next player on North. He will be the next star in Danish CS. But right now he's with Fragsters, honing his craft, also just growing a bit. He is still a young man. Execute outside on the cards, but no. It's the inner play, it's a fake. And Gate has heard this. No rotation has come in just yet. But now the rotation comes, one towards that CT con. Gate gets 1, gets 2. Will be shut down eventually. Borup behind the smoke cannot do anything, and now with Cyclone as well holding the flank, this is going to be a very, very good 3v4 situation for the terrorists. Normally it would be hard for them. Dragonfly goes for the peak, smoke things off. Flashes goes over as well. Frostlayer does have the Molotov, but he's not in the upper position, so this is going to be dangerous. Let's see here. Pushes in through the smoke, gets 1. Second one on top of the train. Borup is all confused, but it's all on Cyclone now. 1v3, the bomb is taken away though. Mertz with a shot through the smoke. Doesn't matter. Gets the frag, and North Academy will get a third round. Yeah. Interesting team to follow, Fragsters, as I mentioned before. Down one of the players there. And then his brother. I should know this. I'm pretty sure it's Dragonfly. Yeah, he has to be Dragonfly. It's down at Dragonfly. Brother's not only in arms, but also in real life. Cyclone, former eFuture player, as the in-game leader. And then Frostlayer on top, Mjordan to be added onto the team. And it's funny if you think about it. Stown was discovered. He had his first LAN event a little bit over a year ago at Power LAN, which Heroic won over Astralis and North, who back then were Dignitas. Now it's his first LAN event. A year later, this is where he is. That's actually incredible that he's gone so far in so short amount of time. Mertz though, also great, with another one coming in on the AWP. Double AWP set up on that CT side. Aiko's watching it, but he will be shot down. Dragonfly coming in Gade with the double. M4 is not his weapon of choice. It is the AK-47. And that's another round coming in for North Academy. 4-5. It's definitely a lot closer than the match we had just before, which was between Spirit and MK, Mortal Kombat from Bulgaria. This is 4-5, already closer. As that other one turned out to be, what, 16-2. or something in that region. Hellcase coming in for the terrorists. Still some money to spare, but not a lot. Will be on a pistol round if they lose this, I think. So, damage being done there. Mertz on 60 HP, gets one Dragonfly is taken out. Torben as well on 23. Great damage being done by North Academy. Seems like they know how to play that CT side now. And to be honest, that's a very relieving factor in my opinion, because I feel like when you're playing with stand-ins, the hardest side to play is that CT side. And you may disagree with me, because of course I think CT side is just about holding positions. Name. It's not. It's actually a lot harder to knowing those rotations and knowing how the team rotates and play around each other than it is doing a T side strat. Because in a T side strat you can just tell, do that smoke and then go push. But a lot of rotations in greater teams are not called, they're just done. So I feel if the North Academy can get a decent CT side, if they can get, let's say, 8 or 9 rounds as CT, I feel like they have a good chance of winning this game, despite them playing with 2 stand-ins. Down, coming down towards lower. Gade getting that frag through the smoke. Frostler also shut down. And a perfect CT round coming in from North Academy. They had some troubles getting into it. It was 5 rounds in a row for Fragsters, but now they're back 3 rounds for the North Academy side. And both Gade and Mertz has definitely been playing a huge part in that. In my opinion, the 2 star players of the team. Mertz, of course, the most internationally profiled. But Gade, a player that since his days in Singularity, I felt like everyone has been, on the international scene at least, has been sleeping on. I think he has a lot of potential. And a very smart player as well. Deagles, actually 5 Deagles for Fragsters this time around. And bomb drop T-spawn. So in this one, Fragsters, they're just hoping to get a couple of lucky frags here. With only Desert Eagles in hand, it's very hard to expect much out of it. Let's see here. Dragonfly, it's possible. He does get ACOG close range, and that's a problem with that smoke, because usually you want to hold the T's behind the smoke. But because of the aggressive push, this allows for a big opening onto that A bomb site. CTs are basically playing retake at this point. Mertz close range with the Desert Eagle will be challenged, but Orb proves to be a bit stronger. And Mertz with the Orb is just a dream right now. 2 frags down and 1 to go. Torben taken down to 16. And Mertz just going for it. He's hungry for blood and he does get the frag. And there we go. 6 to 5. Up on Dragonfly. This is the time where Fragsters need to re-establish their dominance in this game. It's been 4 rounds in a row, as we can see here, for North Academy, and Mertz is on 13 to 5. Need to shut him down. Get more stuff done, Mertz. Poking his head into the flames, and Cyclone and the boys, of course, expecting him to be behind that now. But with the flames going out, they're not going to make a play for it. That's just to hold off initial aggression. Unless they get ready for an outside push. But now rotating back from Ali. Maybe something has been called, because Cyclone looks like he wants to get this peek onto Mertz. They know Mertz's position and he has overextended himself. Flashes out, doesn't get it. Cyclone jumps in, and that's a problem with playing that aggressive orb style that Mertz likes to play. Sometimes you can overextend yourself. If you're playing against a very good reactive mid-round calling in-game leader on the other side, they can just catch you out and restructure their whole plan around getting that first frag and just executing off that. And that's something that I think Cyclone is very good at, in my opinion. Making those reactive calls and not just sticking to the game plan. If you feel like there's something that you can steal away from your position, like that orb from Mertz, or like that frag, because they're not going to pick up the orb, but they're going to take the frag nonetheless. Rotate coming in towards that inner bomb site. Bomb coming down as well. 3 CTs and 1 in the back. Torben though getting that first frag. Gade with another Nice spray control play. Nice coverage from Stown, just holding those angles. That's what he's so good at. But Borov coming in from behind. Borov now all alone, 1v3. They know his position, and there should be no way. Roslev shuts him down, 6-6. And I felt like the retake was a bit disjointed there from North Academy. The timing could have been better if they all had perfected that. And that's the problem with, as I mentioned before, with CT sides and stand-ins, is that the timings and rotations is something you cannot just like learn. You have to play together for a long while to learn how you fellow players act, to get that chemistry going, find out the timings of everything, and they just don't have that option right now. North Academy playing with 2 stand-ins. Stan pushed out off that pop dog area as Dragonfly picks up Al and killed him mid-rotation. Cyclone now trying to line up smokes outside. Acor and Dragonfly. Abdul perhaps incoming. Let's see if we can find them. Yeah, Acor definitely knows where Dragonfly is at this point. Misses the flashbang though, and that allows Dragonfly to come in for that second frag. Usually want 2 flashbangs there, and Dragonfly just keeps pushing. Get kill after kill, and this is very nice to see him stepping up into the game finally after a bit of a rough start. Gate though in a 1v4, you can never count him out. Picks another one. And another one, but no. As the director there screws up a bit, but it doesn't matter. Fragsters on 7 rounds now. Money situation on North will allow them to get pistols and nothing more. Mertz probably saving for an AWP. Gets a singular Desert Eagle and that's it. Let's see here. Where does he want to go? Cyclone. Mauling off for early aggression, and push outside is definitely. This is just a plain old. Let's just do a split A. We know they have pistols. There's not much they can do. If we just hold our angles and take the duels long range, we should be able to win. That is the case this time around. It was a stack for the CTs, but it's very hard to get something done against AKs who know they're battling against pistols. They're only going to take the long range duels. Even has an OP on Dragonfly as well. And now Cyclone could be caught by Borup. If they time this correctly, they don't. And actually they do. Borup is allowed to get 1 to get 2 as well, and that's a bit too much in my opinion. This is already now a good round for North Academy with those 2 frags. Borup should not have had those 2 frags, because in that sense it would have been a 4-player survival round. More could have been gathered, but Fragsters economy doesn't really matter this round, but you always have to think about this not being the last one. You always have to think about how this is going to affect you mentally for the rest of the game. But then again, he's allowed to get through 2 frags. He should not. He should have been shutting that one down. But then again, no one's perfect. Not even Fragsters. 8-6. North Academy struggling a bit on this CT side. Definitely should be stepping it up on the other way around when they can play a more free-flowing setup on that terrace side. Fragsters have been very happy at these fast outside executes, but Borup and Gate both getting a couple of frags down, and Torben with another one doubles up. And they have 3v2. Dragonfly and Torben against Ankilled and Mertz and Gate. Once again, Mertz just steps things up. Torben, 3 kills now. Gate on the other side of that smoke. Can he get away? He just about will. I'm pretty sure Gate heard that rotation, but look at that from Torben. Gate is completely aware of it. And with 1 HP, Torben has to clutch this one with 55 seconds to go. And of course, a couple of Danish guys in the chat wanting me to pronounce names and all that stuff in Danish. It just sounds so weird in the middle of an English sentence, so I'm not even going to do that. As Torben actually does get another one. He's about to get an ace here. Forget all that name talk. Let's see if Torben can do this. This is very, very possible right now. I did not think they were going to allow him to get into this kind of situation, but they will. Getting that bomb down and killed it. There's such a big amount of pressure on him right now. There's only 1 HP on that T player. And Torben just get it! 5 kills, 1 HP in the last 1v2. Absolutely insane stuff coming out of Torben. 9 rounds for Fragsters. Torben ended that on 14, but that was 5 kills in that last round. Mental play coming out of the Fragsters player as we are getting ready for the second half of this. And to continue my train of thought there, of course a lot of Danish names on these teams. Me being Danish, I know how to pronounce them. I know it sounds weird compared to the, like, to hear them in English, but imagine if every single sentence I had to add a Stavn, a Frøslev, a Torbjørn, a Enkilde, a Gade into the sentence. That's just not going to work out. That's going to destroy the entire flow of it. So I'm sticking to the English pronunciations of the names, even though I know it sounds weird to Danish ears. But then again, we are not the center of the world in Denmark. Two flashbangs and a smoke on Borup on that T-side execute. Let's see what they want to do right now. Set up towards an outside push. Borup maybe faking out inside and then going outside. That might be the play here. Yeah, Borup is definitely going to be the bait. Here we go. As they do get ready to do that outside play. Let's see if we can find someone. It's down. First up. Dragonfly in the back of Borup. Almost whiffing that one, coming in for the second one. But Gade, look at that position. Torben has no idea, but... Oh no! So close to whiffing that. Cyclone finally gets it, and nice from Dragonfly. Secondary headshot from him. Frax is looking impeccable right now. Pistol round win on the back of that clutch from Torben. Brings him on 10-6. And this is going to be hard from North Academy now. Pressure's definitely on them. They need 10 rounds on this T side to win it. That's no easy task. Full buy-up, apart from Stavn, who goes for utility on that CT side. Scout on A-Core, Desert Eagles on the rest of the team. Oh, nerds. That is disgusting. A-Core Scout takes a frag as well, and this round might work out. Torben with another one doubles up. And they almost line up for A-Core. And Ankilde coming in from behind. Cyclone all alone now. This is working out perfectly. And to be honest, we do see resets in these kind of rounds. But this is not due to the fact that pistols are OP or anything. It's due to A-Core's aim being on point. Mertz's 1Ds being on point. Ankilde coming in with the right flank. And Cyclone now. Won't even get the shot off towards the right direction. A-Core with a triple kill with a scout. Very impressive from him. Pistol force up will be on the cards for Fragsters. Well, of course, A-Core staying on the scout. The rest of the team on North Academy probably will be forcing up maybe a Mac-10. Nope. It's going to be the full FAMAS, the full rifle setup with the scout on A-Core as well. Scout and Dragonfly on that CT side, pistols for the rest of his team. Push towards Ali. No one's there, as you can see in the top left on that minimap. Frøslev with the chance, and he will take out Mertz. Cyclone could be getting close range with that CZ75. That's where it does the most damage. If you could just trade 1 for 1 and maybe a tad extra damage on that CZ, then you're going to be happy. Rotate coming in towards that inner bomb site. Torben was the hero in that last round of the first half. Can he be that hero once again? Desert Eagle on the back of the bomb train gate, though. Aim impeccable. Coming in towards the side. Takes a bit of damage. Taps away. Gets that first one. Second one on the bomb site. They could be taking this, but it's down here. Has to make the play. Borup. No! Gets straight up and executed. And killed it. M4 in hand will take down Stavn, and now Cyclone with the M4, or with the AK-47, excuse me. As Froslow whiffs. We'll probably be looking to save unless he can get that frag in the back of Bankilder right now. Let's see if he can get it. He goes for it. But yeah, it won't happen. Now it's all on Dragonfly. Scout in hand, 1v3. Probably not going to be the easiest of clutches. Gets that first one though. Gade looking the wrong way. Knows that Aiko is on the back of the bomb site. Can assume that the last player is where his teammate spotted him, but won't land the frag onto Aiko. Man, Froslow, of course, technically impossible to pronounce in an English accent because there is an Ö in there. There's not a lot to do in that situation. There's literally not a sound in the English, not vocabulary, but in the English speech system that can say that. And I'm not going to call him Froslow because that just sounds ridiculous. Froslev. Push inside. Bomb on the back of Aiko. And it should be a rather easy round for North Academy. Mac Money is coming in. Borup picking up that first one, the second one as well. And Gade pushing in from the back with his Mac 10 as well. So Dragonfly and Froslow. Their days are numbered. 4 players surviving on that T side. Getting a bit more money in. And killed on 9.3. Acorn 8.2. Fragsters full M4 setup. No AWP. Missing a bit of utility as well. No kits. So this is definitely not the best buy. Let's see what they can make with this kind of buy. Mertz with the AWP as we like to see him. Let's see if he can get out there and get something done. Gets flashed in the initial duel, but he still keeps pushing out. That's incredible. The balls on that person, on that player to make that happen. But Froslow, once again, doubles up. 3 HP to go, but still with his position and his map control that's being held is so important. Even though he does have only 3 HP. Bomb still on the back of Van, killed it. It's down here in a great position, goes out for the first peek. Knows the position of the second player, the third one is unknown to him and he turns his back. Mertz now 1v2. Oh, this is so hard because Cyclone is close range, but he knows there has to be one in CT Con. Does not know the second guy is close range and will be taking out Fragsters with another round on the table. Money is getting tight, apart from Acor. But the rest of the team on North Academy, they are missing a buck in their bank. Will be forced on a pistol round if they lose this one. Fragsters on the other side of things, in the exact same position. Double stack towards Pop Dog. Let's see if they want to flash up Froslow. I'm actually looking forward to the fact, or to the day where one of these big, like the big commentator dudes has to pronounce Froslow's name. That's going to be entertaining. Same as Magic's boy. It's always fun to hear people pronounce Danish names. Torben getting that first one. Molotov onto the back of the sights down, coming in as well. 3 players on that back line. Trying to make it happen. Down with the UMP 45. Kobe nade drops down. Mertz is down. Acorn 12 HP as well. This is a very real retake. You have smokes, so if Gade wants to do the Molotov from upper, it's going to be happening, but Gade drops 1-2 players easily. And now it's on Froslow and down, and they will drop back in and get that done. 12 rounds. And Pistols coming out of North Academy. Fragsters 4 rounds away from taking this win, which of course, in the state of this, in the situation of this tournament, is not the biggest upset of all. But I think it's very important for Fragsters, especially with the way that the Danish top 10 is created right now. They want to advance on to a higher position, and the team in front of them right now is North Academy, and they are their main competitors in Denmark right now. Getting this win, of course, only best of 1, but shows promise. Froslev, close range M4, takes down 1. Gate is down. Second one coming in, Dragonfly. Probably going to catch the scout as well. Bord tries to edge his way out of the smoke, but Cyclone spots it. And this already looks down. And out. For North Academy. 13 frags, or for 13 rounds for Fragsters. That's how it's supposed to be said. And now a post coming in. So this is where the coach, the only coach in the server right now, this is where Ave steps in. For those of you guys not familiar with Ave, legendary Desert Eagle player, legendary player in 1.6 from that MTW team. Has a lot of experience recently, or recently in quotation marks, he has been with the team for quite a while now. Coming into the North organization, helping the teams, helping North Academy especially. Probably also doing some background work for the bigger team where Ruck is the coach. But this is where he has his say. This is where he chimes in and tells the boys what they need to change in order to get the win. Gate has had a terrific game so far. 23 frags to 16 deaths. It's down on 22. Also a great game from him. Looks like a quick push towards inner. Aggressive play coming in from Torben. He knows there's at least one there now. Walking in slowly, Torben gets one, but now he has to rotate back. They're pushing him, but he will get away in perfect condition there. Actually very, very surprised that North Academy didn't manage to catch him. At least with just a couple of sprays with the smoke. But there will be 2 players on the center bomb site now, and Torben is doing such a great job. Will be taken out now, but 2-for-1 trade is something they'll take every day of the week. Cyclone on that bomb site. 1 close range to each side, left and right. We'll be taken out by Gade, and he's such a hard force to reckon to kind of battle against, because he's just coming in and winning every single aim duel. Frosler will shut it down in the end. Fragsters on 14, North Academy about to meet their maker, as they are getting into a position where they could decide to force buy here, but it will be an incredibly bad force buy. This is probably why they're taking the pause once again, just to get absolutely 100% sure on what they want to do here. They could force buy. It's going to be very bad. If they don't force buy an eco, it's going to be 15 rounds for Fragsters, and they have to play for OT, which is also very bad. But yeah, 14 rounds for Fragsters is the name of the game. And they're looking good. Looking to take yet another scalp. They have been playing great. I remember, I think they did take a win against Gambit, right? In a best of 1 as well online. In like 2 weeks' time. So Fragsters, they have, just in general, that Gambit result is not something that tells you the whole story, but they have been playing very well throughout the last couple of months, and they have been growing as a team with Cyclone as the in-game leader. Push outside coming in from North Academy. Fragsters are ready. They have stacked 3 players towards the bomb train, 1 towards Ali and 1 towards that inner bomb site. That's Torben, but he's in a position where he can rotate very quickly towards that A bomb site, and it's going to be coming in. The rotate is going to be coming in. There's no problems whatsoever handling this. Enkill drops down with the C-75, but that's going to be all she wrote, I think. He does grab a second one, but will be shut down in the end. 3 players surviving, and no bomb plant being given away to North Academy. Fragsters on match point. In this case, 15-9. And yeah, it's gonna be a bye for North Academy, but at this point they need every single round left of this game to take it to OT. Default setup for North Academy, as no one is really pushing anywhere just yet, apart from this guy. Mertz will be allowed outside because Fragsters not checking aggressively towards the angles, and that's going to be a problem for them. But here comes Fragsters. He does take one, but eventually shut down because all the terrorists outside have been allowed to have all this kind of map control towards that outer A bomb site, and I'm kind of curious on why that is, because the other couple of rounds Fragsters seemed very aware of the potential of a North execute towards A, and did stack 2 players on the bomb train, 1 player on alley, 1 player close rotate. Torben. 1v4. But then again, he did the exact same thing last half. Probably not going to happen this time around with a bomb ticket and an AWP in his reach, which can be saved and brought into the next round. So, North get a lifeline. The question is, can they take the next 5 rounds in a row? Let's see. What's the plan now? Not a lot of money to spare for Fragsters after this buy, so could be looking at a force buy or semi-eco if they lose this one. Close play coming in from Froslow towards the pop dog. Three players towards that inner bomb site, 2 players lining up smokes towards that outer bomb site to sell the fake. It's going to be on to Torben to hold this initial push. Dragonfly picking up the first person faking outside Gade with the frag out of the Torben. Misses a couple of bullets. It's down coming in from the back now, and they have to retake this coordinated, or do this retake coordinated. Oh, this is going to be very hard. It's down coming in from the back, taking up one. They know that Aco's just on the other side of the smoke, but have to keep pushing in. Aco shuts down Dragonfly, Frostlow and Cyclone, both trying to get in towards this position. Astound is still having some trouble getting through the smoke. Here we go, pop flash out and goes in towards the bomb site. Ball complete flash, gets 1 for 1. It's down on 22 HP, 2v2. Cyclone with a kit, and he's all alone now. He has stepped, and I think that's his time to go out. 1v2 with not a lot of time to go and making that noise. There's no way. I kind of feel like if Torben had got that first kill in that situation, holding that upper bomb side, maybe things could have went differently there. Maybe the bomb plant could have been delayed for a few seconds. But no, that wasn't the case. They're going to play pistols here. Fragsters saving a decent amount of money into the next round, playing that Catalyst AK-47 on Cyclone. Maybe going aggressively. 1 guy lower. Probably going to play the bait, and then Cyclone going to peek. Oh, he's actually going to peek first. That's weird. Stound goes down as well, so now it's going to be very hard for Cyclone to do anything. They do know that they have the outer bomb site now, so they just leave 1 or 2 players guarding Cyclone's position, and then the rest just go for the outer play. Gate is there, he's probably the guy you want, and he just shuts it down. English is hard apparently. But because of the weapons or the money saved there from Fragsters, they do have enough money to buy into this one and get a decent buy, get the open Dragonfly, get a kit as well. But North Academy, they're getting dangerous now. Borup and Ankild are both bottom fragging, but at this point is what you expect of the 2 stand-ins in that position. Mertz having a great game, as he usually does. Torben once again playing that lone B bomb site. Gets a rotation in after initial pressure towards A from the CT. Just making sure that no one gets aggressively in. And I think that's a great plan. Play 4 towards A in the first 10-15 seconds of the round, then rotate in. Smoke's coming down towards that B bomb site now. Torben in a decent position. One on the bomb site as well, but it's not going to be. It's going to be that fake. It's going to be the play towards A. Cyclone on the top of bomb train. They know exactly where he is. Down picks up one, rotates around, gets one for one Cyclone. That's probably the best he could expect in that kind of situation. 4v3 scenario. Double frag coming in from A-Core. 3v3 now coming in. 34 HP on him. Dragonfly coming in from the back. And Kilder goes down. Kit's still alive on Down. A-Core on the bomb train. And Stown doing damage to his teammate. Knows the position of Mertz as well. Double frag coming in, and that's going to be the end of it. Stown and Torben in unison. Actually, it's Torben who does most of the work. And it will be Fragsters taking that 15-12 or 16-12. Numbers are hard. And congratulations to Fragsters, who have once again solidified themselves as a genuine top team in Denmark. Taking out North Academy here. Of course, North Academy are playing with stand-ins, but you almost have the same kind of scenarios you usually do with North Academy. Gate is having a very good game. Mertz is consistent with your A-Core lying in between them. And you're always going to have the in-game leader as an outlier frag-wise, usually. And then you're going to have a support player who could be either A-Core or whoever they pick in. So this is not a bad game from North Academy. Fragsters just played very well as well. It's down once again, top frag, 26. And yeah, interesting enough, Fragsters do take the win in that one. So thank you guys for tuning in. This is going to be the second to last game of tonight. We're going to have one more, if I'm not mistaken. And it's going to be Force versus North Academy. The Russian team versus North Academy, who we just saw. Thank you for tuning in. If you want, you can follow me on Twitter. That's at RiskGG. And yeah, I'll see you in a little bit. It's going to be 5-10 minutes from now. And then we're going to start with the next one. See you then.
Yeah.
Thomas Jackson.
Yeah. Bounce. Yeah.
Will you join us here right now?